top-selling author of some of the most groundbreaking books in a generation, has launched a new podcast called Revisionist History.
It's pretty cool, too. And as our Dan Bowens explains, he goes inside the mind of Malcolm Gladwell in this month's Big Idea.
Tipping Point, Blink, Outliers, David and Goliath, this podcast. I mean, they're all not about the same thing, but do you see similarities in all your work that you want people to sort of come away with?
I think that the way into complicated ideas is through people and their stories.
What fascinates you about the sort of complexities of humanity? I mean, is there a theme that you've sort of tapped into?
You know, I've always been interested in just people who are unusual in some way. Unusual good, unusual bad, strange, eccentric. I just find that I feel like we learn most from people at the fringes.
People at the fringes.
Yeah, so my book Outliers, for example, was about that. It was about, let's look at people who are just not ordinary, who in fact who are almost in some cases more than extraordinary, and let's sort of figure out what makes them tick. And in this podcast that I've been doing, many of the stories are the same, are motivated by the same idea. My name is Malcolm Gladwell, and you're listening to Revisionist History, a podcast about revisiting the past. I think we're way too quick to kind of dismiss what's happened, or too reluctant to go back and kind of say, wait a minute, now let's go back and look again at this or that and figure out whether we were right in the way we interpret it. The first episode of Revisionist History is about, like you said, this painting that now hangs it's in the collection of the Queen's collection in England.
You got to see it.
I got to see it. It's this little
That's
painting.
Not a bad perk for a new podcast.
It was really fun, really fun. So her curator took me on a tour, and it's this painting which was, when it was painted in the 1870s, the most famous painting in England. And the artist was a woman, which is an unusual fact then, because there were no women artists. What the podcast is about is what happens to her after she paints the painting. So what happens to you if you're the first person in?
How does this 19th century painting apply to 2016 politics? Is there a connection there?
There's absolutely a connection. I relate that because to my mind, that story tells us an enormous amount about what happens to all kinds of outsiders who are the first person in. It's really a story about Hillary Clinton.
So what do these clues from the past tell us what may happen in the future?
Well, the story of what happened to this painter is very sobering. She thought she was opening the door to all kinds of other women, and that's not what happened.
So the doors flew open.
And then they closed right after her. That phenomenon is well known in psychology. It's called moral licensing, and basically it's the idea of the token. You let one in, and then you say, I'm done. I've shown how open-minded I am. I don't have to be generous to any other outsider.
What sort of drives you to be interested in these obscure, uncovered elements?
In the best sense, that's what journalism is for.
You gave a speech not too long ago in Lancaster, I believe, where you talked about soccer. Think soccer and not basketball. So in one sense, don't strengthen and rely on your strongest point, but strengthen your weakest elements.
Yeah. America's soccer. We get stronger by upgrading our weakest link. We're not basketball. We're not a stronger country by making Harvard, Yale, and Princeton even wealthier, right? We're a stronger country if we make, the state school in Tennessee a stronger, or Louisiana, or Mississippi, a place that has more resources and a better ability to educate the poor.
Is there a tipping point you're keeping your eye on right now?
Cybersecurity, digital security is something we care this much about now, and really, really soon we're going to care this much about. I mean, it's going to be like that. And suddenly, our phones, which we thought were our friends, are going to become our enemies.
And so like our technology that we've come to
rely on and think, was there to make our lives easier, is going to be a threat, right? If someone can take all your data and then hold it for ransom.
These analyses that you've put out there have actually shifted a little bit the way we all, or a lot of people, think. I mean, does that surprise you every day when you think about that?
It surprises me all the time. Yeah, how could I not be surprised? I mean, I never thought when I started writing books that anyone would read them other than my mother. So most people have, important jobs that keep them in an office, and they can't explore the world. I get to kind of run around the world and bring things back for everybody else.
Could watch him talk all day, right? And next installment of Malcolm Gladwell's podcast, Revisionist History, available for download tomorrow. It can be found on virtually all the ways you get podcasts, also on revisionisthistory.com. And if you want to watch Dan's interview with Gladwell in its entirety, which I definitely recommend, it's right there on our YouTube page.